everyone, my name is Morgan and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've decided that I want to start a YouTube channel to document my spiritual journey and my witchcraft journey and to help those who are also on the same journey. So a little bit about how I got into spirituality and into witchcraft is that about a year ago, it all started with tarot cards and getting tarot readings on YouTube, watching these pick a card videos, or if you're seeing this is what your higher self wants you to know, and all those types of videos. And I fell in love with it and really wanted to explore it a little bit more. And within all of these readings, I kept getting cards or kept being told to meditate and to center myself so I could get to know myself and get to feel around for what was inside. So I looked up meditation, and it's supposed to help with like your anxiety and your depression and centering yourself and getting you to understand yourself a little bit more and your higher self. So I ordered some crystals and bought some white candles and some other little figurines and set up a little space in my middle room, and we meditate almost every single night. And I felt better. I felt more calm throughout the day and able to process things a little bit better. But then after about a month, I stopped. And I could feel the difference in that I was slipping back into not being able to control emotions or letting my anxiety and thoughts get the best of me, but never really got back into it. About 2 months ago, I was on TikTok and started to get all of these videos that were saying, claim your power, step into your power, and more tarot readings and things about manifestation. So I fell again into a hole, and I found a TikToker by the name of the Modern Pink Mystic and started watching her videos. And during one of her lives, she started to talk about witchcraft and that she practiced a little bit of witchcraft. And I asked her, what do you recommend to get started? How should I get started? I'm very interested in it. And she gave me a few little tips, and so I started to research. After a few days of researching, I was scared to even do it because of my family and my boyfriend and what they might think, because there's this stigma around witchcraft of it being evil and worshiping the devil, and I know it's not. They wouldn't understand. So after a few more days of sitting on it and researching and not saying anything, I slowly but surely came out of what we call the broom closet to my boyfriend. And to my surprise, he was very supportive. He's actually been the one that's helped me build my altar and get some of the things, and is helping me in my journey from the sidelines of being a very big supporter. I then came out to my mother, and my mom wasn't really surprised because growing up I was always into magic and the magical shows, the magical beings, and I would watch Halloween Town and Twitches, and then I watched the Vampire Diaries and the originals, which all have witches in them, and was obsessed with witches. I wanted to be a witch. I remember thinking I wish these worlds existed in the real world so I could be a witch, and so it wasn't that big of a surprise, I guess. My sister is pretty supportive. My dad does think the tarot is satanic, and he doesn't ask many questions, and I'm not sure he really knows, but he doesn't ask, and he's not unsupportive. He's just kind of there. My grandparents, my grandma does know. I don't think my grandmother knows, and they're pretty supportive. My grandma was pretty supportive anyways. So I have a very supportive group around me to allow me to practice what I have found to love. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started, and I've been on my journey for about 2 months, and I've seen a big change in myself. I'm somewhat happier, and I can process my emotions a little bit more through meditation. This past full moon, which was August 3rd, was my first full moon ritual, and I felt very empowered afterwards, and through witchcraft I feel very empowered. I try to practice it every day. I try to meditate every day. So yeah, through that I thought that I should start a channel to document my experiences and to help other witches, because when I started, it was this overwhelming amount of just information because there's so much to learn. and I went to YouTube and fell down a hole of witchcraft videos, and I found a lot of great witch YouTubers and a lot of great information through them, and I've followed some of them on Instagram. I actually just made an Instagram account that will be for YouTube and for my witchy stuff, apart from my personal account. So I found a lot of people, but through a lot of those videos there were some questions of mine that were not answered, so I want to be able to put out those videos that do have the answers to those questions in case somebody else hasn't. And a lot of the information that I'm saying is already out there, but if it reaches a few people and helps a few witches with their journey, or a few people with their spiritual journey, and tips on how to meditate and how to practice witchcraft, that's all that really matters to me. So if you're a baby witch or a witch that's already on her journey, his or her journey, or you're a very experienced witch, I would love if you subscribed and liked this video and commented things that you might want to see or things that you have questions about, as well as following my Instagram, which will be down in the description box, so we can connect on Instagram. I'm open to meeting new people. I want to find new people. One of my biggest wishes out of witchcraft in general is to not only grow as a witch, but to find a coven to be a part of. And if I can start my own and have other witch friends and witches to be a part of that, that would be great. So I hope you will come along on my journey and subscribe to my channel and let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.